Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Trevor Etienne to return this. Good work so far. He's got room.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Up the middle, Blue. This gets the first and more. 3 inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll go play action. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets out of trouble. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Pass play now. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
ETN on third down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
7 back. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Play action. It's Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hook. Hook.
Right. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Short of the goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Okay. Break.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Buying some time right. He's finally caught, and he lost the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Mustang 19. Ready? 60 by 6. Ready?
Richardson on 1st and 10. This is caught near the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Going again, Richardson. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams face a 4-point deficit. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams, 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're through one. It's a 17-14 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 2nd and 4. From the gun, ETN gets it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw here. Caught in the comeback route. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Running left with Algier. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Algier with another carry. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
A 31-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead on that successful kick.
21. Cowboys 20.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
They get 19 on that pickup, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Throwing off the play fake. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a handoff to Algier. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Say that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here comes a screen. Algier. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. All in left side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. They stop by Damone Clark.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is thrown towards the defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up a third.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Come on, come on.
To the air on 3rd and long. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tap to 60. Go.
One final shot before the half. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's not going to get there. He got close, Brock, but he's forced out on what turns out to be the final play of our second quarter.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Here we go.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw again, Richardson. He's got a man left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Richardson to throw again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Chased out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like that'll be the Rams. Football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal.
White trying this straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's White again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Again, this is White. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
First down throw here from Richardson. That's to his back. Here's Rashad White. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
From the 6.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Once more now, it's Richardson. And he's got it. Tackle out for it, but touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd down carry for Algier. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Throw here. 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go!
Out of the gun, White. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready! Ready!
No throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams semi-likely locked up the win right there. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even...
take the first. You keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something.